Hey, my name is Neelakantan. I wrote this book, South versus North, and today we will look into what the problem with the national education policy of 2020 is. If you look at education, one of the basic metrics which sort of defines how well a society is doing is the gross enrollment ratio for various grade levels, right? So if you consider higher secondary, which is when kids leave school, Tamil Nadu has a gross enrollment ratio of 84% for higher secondary levels, right? Whereas Bihar, which has the lowest, has about 29%, right? So between the highest, which is Tamil Nadu, and the lowest, which is Bihar, there's such wide divergence that it is impossible for any entity to run these two sets of states with a single policy, except the national education policy is trying to achieve exactly that, and that is the problem. For instance, what you want in states which have a high enrollment ratio is to look at outcomes such as learning outcomes, right? Like our kids who are supposed to be in school learning reasonably enough given that they are in school. Whereas in states like Bihar, given that the enrollment ratio is low in the first place, what you want is input metrics, that is, get kids into school in the first place. We'll worry about outcomes later. Except what the national education policy does is that it force fits both these sets of states into a single sort of outcome oriented approach, which is bound to fail.